I don't know why the sound keeps cutting out, damn it. Damn, it's windy out here. Can you all hear me? That's Sarai. Can you hear me, honey? Oh, thank you. It's because the sound kept cutting out. Hi, Derek. Now can you hear me? I'm good, honey. How are you? It kept cutting out. I don't know why. So I felt like I had to change locations. And now that I have, there's sunshine over here. As long as you're good. As long as you're good, that's good. It's okay to be emotional. You're human, honey. Just let it out. Hello. Oh shit, you are emotional. I felt it. I felt it, Sarai. I feel like I'm releasing a lot. Good. Keep going. Keep going. Don't keep that shit in. Sarai, you're not speaking on whatever you need to speak on. You're hiding something. I know I do. I know I do. That's how you know I'm very intuitive. That's how you know I'm clairsensing it. But you gotta deal with what you're You have to deal with your own feelings. You have to say what you're not saying. In order to clear that up, you have to release that. You have to release that. Whatever you're not saying, you need to say it. Because it's never going to get better unless you say it. And that sigh that I felt needs to be heard. You're either not being heard or you're not speaking on it. Hi. I feel like I'm speaking though. Or you're not being heard then. I feel like I don't have the people and be hugged. Is she not getting nurtured? Damn, they're not. Sarai, don't go randomly hugging people. Don't do that. Don't go to random people to hug you or to people that you think you know that love you. They don't. People are weird. People are weird. People are weird. There's a person, and this is a male, that you have either haven't been honest with and spoken up to, that you need to speak up. This person is blunt. This person is strict. I feel like my little me is not being heard. Maybe you're not telling whatever that person did. You need to self-reflect and figure out who did you wrong as a child that you're still stuck on. And that's what it is. You stop talking. You stop talking. You don't feel safe talking to people. No, people be really weird. Is it her autism? Is it her autism? Sarai, you need to defend yourself. You need to put up boundaries. That's why you feel like people are weird. People are weird. But it's up to us to put up our boundaries. And not allow certain shit. Because honestly, I don't like to be hugged. I don't like to be touched. But if I get a good vibe from you, I'll let you hug me. I will hug you. But other than that, don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me. And lately, look, within this past week, and this coming week, the shit has been weird. The energy has been really weird. It's been off. It's been strong. But I found out why. There's a really intense eclipse coming tomorrow. Or moon something. I don't remember what it is about the moon, but it's happening tomorrow. So that'll intensify your feelings. It's time to release. But release it all. What the hell was that? Hello. Sarai, your inner child is feeling ignored. You need to sit with yourself and give her attention. Why did that go dark? Oh, I think it's the sun. I'm loving her more and more. Oh, I am loving her more and listening to my little me. Good. Okay. Thank you. Sarai, I understand not letting people hug you, but there are times that you need to give yourself a hug. Embrace yourself. Because I'm okay not being hugged, but there's people that come around to hug me that I appreciate. Keep doing it. Keep hugging yourself. Every day, tell her how much you're appreciated, how much she's going through with you, and that you're proud of her. And then give yourself a hug. Does your therapist not tell you these things? Oh. So, hold on. Okay, so your therapist did tell you these things. Are you doing it? Is the question. You just become too stubborn. So you're not listening to her. You're not listening. And if you're going to get better, as my therapist told me in the past, we have a lot of trauma. But that's why they're there, to help us. I'm learning to, hold on. I'm learning to not be scared of looking at my. What's wrong? What's wrong with looking at yourself, honey? If you have body dysmorphia, you gotta learn to love your body the way it is. You gotta learn to love every single piece of yourself. People have to understand that we all go through this shit. But people gotta understand that mental illness does exist. Mental illness does exist. Oh, I know. Shadow work is very fucking hard. I've done it. Trust me, I cried every single fucking day for like 6 months while I was doing the shadow work, while I was doing the grief work, while I was doing the inner trauma, the childhood trauma, the adulthood trauma. Let me tell you, I even snapped at her. I even snapped at her. But that also was a trauma response. It wasn't right, but it's not their fault. They're doing their job to trigger you. That's the whole point. Trust me, I felt bad too. And I was like, oh shit. Like, hold on, Edith, back up. Like, I felt bad because she flinched. When I yelled at her, she flinched. And I was like, oh shit, Edith, back up. Like, back up. But I had a valid point. Well, to me, I had a valid point because I had a lot of trauma. So it was a trauma response. And I'm telling you, I was in this mindset. I was lost for 6 months. 6 fucking months. And I woke up. Like, okay, I didn't wake up then yet. But I started to feel better and recollect myself. She said she understands because I have no one that saw me and I took it out on her. I did too. I did too. If anything, for me, I was more rejected than anything. It wasn't that nobody saw me, it's just everybody fucking ignored me. So when people actually paid attention to me, it was awkward. It was awkward. Trust me, it was fucking awkward. So when that person actually gave me a fucking hug one day, if it wasn't for this person to actually welcome a hug in because he saw that I needed it, it woke me up right away. And he knew I was in therapy. He knew I was lost. But I've done the same thing, Sarai. It's a trauma response. And that's okay. Because you gotta keep letting it out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel not okay to cry. But it is okay to cry. You're not weak for crying. It actually brings in strength because you're being vulnerable about yourself. And that's what they told me. That's what she told me. That I wasn't weak for crying. Good. It starts somewhere. It starts somewhere. That's when I started crying. I mean, I had already been crying nonstop. It was just the way that I was going. I was kind of scared. I was kind of scared because that pool, to me, the universe spirit put me in therapy. But it's okay that you're going to therapy, honey. Keep going. Don't stop. Because you're not done, honey. In a bad way or in a good way? I think better. That's good though. Excuse me. That was that was confirmation to let things go. Keep changing. Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to make transformations for yourself. You don't want to do it. Sarai, can I ask you something? Does this have to do with your femininity and your masculine? I can't say because I started being really open towards her. What makes you happier? In what form are you happier? So you're not sure yet. Damn it. Hold on. Because the last time I read for you, I felt you more masculine. But before you make any decisions, permanent decisions for your body, in regards to your body, you really need to reflect on yourself. Make sure you make the right decision and not be influenced by other people. And that's why you keep saying people are weird. Yes, they are. I feel like I'm more masculine, more towards masculine, but maybe feminine if I didn't go through stuff. You're a female. Biologically, you're a female. And female femininity feels everything. And femininity goes through a bunch of shit because we're the divine feminine. So we'll feel everything. We will see everything. We will go through a ton of shit. But that's a beautiful thing about the feminine. But your mental does not sit there. Your mental is trying to push her down. You feel like you have to be strong. You can be strong within yourself as a feminine. You just got to gain confidence in yourself as a woman. That's where I got lost. Where? I think I know where my phone is doing that. Being female is not being strong. You do realize that there's females, many, many females in the world who are strong. I am a strong ass woman, and I know that for a fact. It is about being strong. Because you're physically not a man, you think it's lesser? That's bullshit. I am stronger than many men out here that can't say shit to me. And they don't dare say shit to me because they know they're gonna get put down. I'm gonna say some shit to defend myself. As a woman. I don't care if they fucking call me crazy or they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know me. I know myself. You're allowing too many people to tell you, oh, you should be this. Oh, well, do this. Well, if you want this, go do this. No, 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 no. No. Absolutely the fuck not. I used to be really girly, but then I stopped. Did that stop during childhood? Or did something happen? Or did something happen that made you that way? Because certain tragedies can happen, or something dramatic happened to you that made you feel like that. Like something happened to you that made you scared, and you turned into want to be a man. Around high school, I stopped. Hold on. What happened to her? Knight of Pentacles. Why? What happened to her? What happened? What was the root of it? Of this? What is the root of this? It does stem from a man. It does stem from a man. A man did this to you. Whoever you... Hold on. I think so. You just gave me a realization. I didn't even say anything. What was your realization? The fact that I didn't say anything yet. I don't care. I did my job. I don't know. I just read the fucking energy. I knew it. Fucking knew it. Because of abuse. Now I want to be a man. So there was a man that took you for granted, that abused you when you were girly, when you were innocent. Was it emotional or was it, I don't even want to say it. Was this sexual? Because mental abuse does exist. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, I think you told me about this. I think you told me about this. It was someone from your past that you were trying to get locked up or whatever. I was dealing with these two way older men when I was 17. And you weren't emotionally mature yet. You weren't emotionally mature yet. And the fact that you were dealing with two is the issue. This is where you blocked yourself. This is where you blocked yourself and got confused. This is why you think femininity is weak. But no, it's not. You just got to learn how to be strong. And you need to speak on that. Nope, he took the advantage that no one was giving me love, so he manipulated me. That's a disgrace, what he did. That's a disgrace, what he did. That's not grace. That's not love. So he took advantage because he knew what you were going through. And he took advantage. And that's not right. No wonder you kept asking me about people that needed to be put away. Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that shit because that whole situation had me so fucking mad and confused at the same time. Now I understand why the fuck I kept feeling the confusion. Because that's what I was feeling from you. Because they confused you. No, honey. You need to heal from that shit. And hug yourself more. Love yourself more. As a feminine. Because that man was a fucking coward. That man was fucking selfish. And only cowards take advantage of people like that. Yes, and the other man convinced my mom that he cared about me. And that's why the fuck this bitch tried. Sorry, I called her a bitch. See, this shit irritates me. um, this why this bitch was so mad that you weren't gonna marry the other one. And the second man gave my daughter, but I never thought about ending her. He gave what to your daughter? Or did you mean he gave you a daughter? Now I gotta ask the next question. Was it consensual? Did you agree to have sexual intercourse with this man? Or did you get raped without the G? Because honestly, he should have went to jail. If you couldn't consent to having intercourse with that person, he should have gone to jail. Not that I wanted. What do you mean? So you didn't want to sleep with him. That's what consensual means. You gave permission to sleep with him. But if you can't understand this, if you're not mentally capable of speaking up for yourself and stand up, I was so young and naive, they should have known better. They're not going to know. They're not going to know. Especially if they know that you have autism, they're going to take advantage of that. And that used to happen to me all the time when I was younger, when I was a child, because of my disabilities, my physical disabilities, and sometimes my mental disability. But I knew every single time that somebody tried to groom me, I told their asses no. I told their asses no, no, no. I knew better. I knew better because I wasn't sheltered as a kid. If anything, I was more abused than anything and mentally abused, but I knew better. Something always told me, no, no. That should be reported. That should have been reported years ago. But your fucked up mom, there I go again. Look, your parent did you wrong. Your parent did you wrong. She didn't listen to you. She should have stepped up for you, not against you. This is the real shit. Like, this is something that you need to admit to yourself and admit and say to this person that did this shit. Do it. Do it. If as long as you feel good about it, do it. Because that shit's not right. That shit is not right. And now that you have to see your daughter and see how she came about, it'll trigger you every single time. It triggers your inner child every single time. Why? Because her innocence was taken. And this is why I'm telling you, you have to hug yourself. Hug yourself, honey. Tell yourself you're strong, you're loved, that you're strong, that you're not weak, you are strong. I know I don't like being hugged, but that's a whole different fucking issue. That's a whole different issue. Good. I'm glad. Look, I'm actually grateful that you love your daughter so much. Because there's parents around here that don't give a fuck about their kids. There's parents here that don't give a fuck about their kids. Like mine per se. Mine rejected me basically at birth. She don't give a fuck about me. She's kicked me out of her house every chance she gets. Every single chance she gets, she kicked me the fuck out. But do I cry about it? No. She's not the problem of all the things that happen. Right. Some things are are the problems that you created and now you just gotta get yourself out of. I understand that part. Trust me, I know that part. But what she is the problem of now, what she is the reason for now is she allowing a person to take advantage of you. Who knew if you even wanted a kid? Who knew that if you were even ready to be a mother? Tough times don't last, but tough people do. See, Sarai? But that doesn't mean they're allowed to be assholes to you or take advantage of you. Nobody has the right to take advantage of another person. Nobody. I don't care who it is. I don't give a rat's ass who you think you are. You don't have the ability or the right to take advantage of another person because that's not right. Everyone was telling me that I would be so ungrateful if I gave her away. Yes and no. Yes and no. And why I say that? She's your blessing. Yes. You love her. You love her how you're supposed to love her. But giving her away, the reason that it wouldn't be right, no, it would be right because of how you obtained her, why you have her. Because you knew it was abuse when you got her. And that's the part that you have to work on in therapy, honey. That is definitely the part that you need to work on in therapy. So that split you feel inside of yourself gets healed. But good thing that you're in therapy, honey. You don't have to explain shit to your family. You don't have to explain yourself to a fucking person. I don't care if it's fucking family. I don't care if it's fucking lovers. I don't give a fuck who it is. You do not have to explain yourself to anybody, especially people that are not listening. Especially if people are telling you, oh no, you're lying. And to tell you that you fucking you wanted it? No. How the fuck does somebody tell you, oh, you wanted to be raped? That's basically calling you a hoe and that you wanted it. You were looking for it. No, that's not okay. That is abuse. And that's what you have to work on in therapy, honey. Who are you asking? Jem, who are you asking? I am opening up. Good, you need to continue to open up, honey. Hi, Ramis. I'm good, honey. Sarai, that's okay because healing is a process. It's not one day I mean, it's one day at a time. It's one day at a time. I keep stuttering. And it's not easy. But that's the point. Healing is not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be hard. The more you hurt, the more healing you have to do. But it takes time. So be gentle with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Trust me, I know. Trust me, I know. I've done so much healing towards myself and on myself that it's been insane. It's been insane. But honestly, I feel great now. And that's because I've done the inner work. I've done the shadow work. I've done the therapy. I've done all of that. Oh, trust me, I know that, Jem. There's times where I cry and I cry and I cry, but I don't stay there. I start laughing my ass off out of nowhere. But I don't, at least I don't stay in the sadness. I don't stay in the grief. I don't stay in that. I don't stay in the sorrow. Laugh heals the soul. That's why that's why people always tell me they like coming in here just to hear me laugh. And it makes their day. Sometimes I don't even realize it. Yeah, but she had to realize her pain. She had to realize where it came from. And she didn't realize it until today. You can't get to the root of the problem until you realize where it is. Yes, abuse. See, like that, Jem, you can't give advice if you don't know what we're talking about. You can't help anybody unless you know what we're talking about. And that's none of your concern. See, this is how I'm going to tell you. It's none of your concern when you don't know what it is. Honey, I don't have your phone number. I don't have your phone number. But you got to understand that this is not a paid, this is a paid reading. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm in the wrong spot. Sarai, that doesn't... You need to understand. I'm not doing paid reading. I'm not doing free reads. You got to understand that. You need to understand that and respect it. You're paying your therapist, and yet your therapist hasn't gotten to the root of your issue. And I'm not a therapist. Many people tell me that I should be. I don't know. I don't know. But I do hope that this helped you, honey. I heard you. I'll go. You're welcome, honey. Thoughts about what, Jen? Okay. I hear you, Spirit.